Welcome to Enterprise Services Client Briefing Centre. We have some leadership advice here from HPE's Enterprise Services Business Unit. We have Jacqui Ferguson seated to my left here. She's SVP and GM of Enterprise Services in UK, Ireland, MEMA, and Israel, I believe, Jacqui. Is that correct? Right. It is. And we also have Sukhi Gill, Chief Technology Officer here for us as well to answer some questions today. Sukhi Gill, as Chief Technology Officer, you've heard this phrase, digital transformation, endlessly, as I expect you all have. But we all also know, and I've certainly learned on my journey, listening to what everyone's had to say here today, know that digital transformation definitely also means digital disruption. Tell us more about that.
So indeed, I mean, essentially, customers are being disrupted through their businesses by companies that are not necessarily, enterprises that are not necessarily in their business. So there's a level of asymmetric competition going on where the likely disruptor from your business is not in your business today. And we see this with examples like Amazon in our own sort of field. Similarly, the consumer is in charge. So if you think you've got a great R&D budget and you've got a vision, what you have to realize is that really the consumers of the services are probably more in control and define what they want ahead of your traditional R&D investment. Finally, digital platforms have become the real change agent here, where companies that don't really own a lot of assets can rapidly innovate in this space. So we've seen examples obviously like Airbnb, Uber, who are asset-light companies. But ultimately what's happening here is those enterprises that keep control of their customers will actually keep control of the change and the digital transformation in that industry. So when we start talking about digital transformation, first and foremost, it's about a business transformation that's quantified in a set of business KPIs. So truly, we need to understand the business in their language. When we understand, though, that business, there are 3 dimensions that value can come. Today, business model innovation is important as product innovation. How you go to market with your product, how you extend in your supply chain, in your value network, the value of your product and services is as important as the product. So think business model innovation. Secondly, back to the point around consumers in charge, customer experience is key. Even if you are in a business-to-business play, ultimately there's a consumer at the end of that life cycle somewhere, in the end of that chain. So really try and understand the problem from the customer's perspective. So typically the language of sort of customer journeys are used here in a sort of new rapid prototyping way. Finally, I think the whole issue about business process transformation hasn't gone away. But to be honest, we've really been doing business process automation. We haven't done business process transformation, truly. So I think this is really reinventing the business by looking at the business processes that are core versus the business processes that can be truly outsourced and done by other people.
So it's really all about thinking about what you must stop doing as well as thinking about what you must start doing.
Absolutely. And I think because the line of business now can explore the art of the possible with the Internet of services that are available, they're looking to rapidly explore these ideas. So the whole concept of, can I explore this business idea and fail fast and work out whether it's not going to work in a matter of weeks, but if it does work, I actually want to scale fast. How do I take this concept and idea and continue to iterate and develop that so I can actually launch a service much more rapidly than I would have traditionally? And the bottom line here is these projects in the traditional world are queued up in IT. They're waiting for IT support. I think the business is trying to take control now to drive this kind of digital transformation themselves.
You're nodding in agreement, Jacqui Ferguson. Obviously, you've got the European perspective on this. How can clients know that enterprise services is going to work for them from a European point of view?
So first of all, we've built out some really sophisticated digital frameworks that are industry orientated. I think there's another element of digital transformation that is platform-based. And when we look at some of our clients, you know, in the industry, clients like big banks, etc., are coming at their digital transformation looking at really how can they transform the platform, and that's the basis for their digital transformation. I think the other element to look at is process transformation, where we have clients that are looking at robotics processes and how they digitize their business processes. And we've seen some examples with some of our clients where we can take 75% of the workload out of the system by roboticizing those processes. So I think deciding where you're coming from and where you want to go to, whether it be customer experience, and how you manage your digital processes with your clients, whether it be platform-based or whether it be digitized processes. That's the way we think about how we come at the digital transformation.
Give us some examples of where you've seen it really well. I mean, I think one of them was Newcastle. Is that right?
Yeah, so we have a digital transformation centre in Newcastle where we bring our clients up and we can sort of submerge them in the whole process. We also have one in Brussels where clients can come and experience the sort of whole end-to-end of that transformation process. And just to give you some idea of some of the examples of customers that we've worked with, we've worked with large consumer goods company where we've really taken an Internet of Things approach where we've used sensing and data and managed to optimize their supply chain to deliver significant digital efficiencies. We've worked with another consumer product goods company where we've digitized their entire back office F&A processes. When we look at our large-scale bank here in the UK, we have built a completely new digital platform where they are migrating their new business applications to, and they are beginning to retire their old applications. So all of these examples are real examples of transformation that are driving business change for each of the customers that I just mentioned.
Sukhi, if I can just bring you in to round off this discussion. I mean, you were nodding again to what Jacqui was saying there. All of these ringing true, real-life examples of why digital transformation matters. But it is a leap of faith, isn't it? How do companies, how do clients make that leap?
Well, I think in terms of exploring these ideas, there really is a sort of low regret cost in having an idea. I think the idea moving to a prototype is also low regret, but we also feel that customers are actually fatigued now by the number of prototypes they've actually built that haven't gone anywhere. So my feel here is that a partner like HPE actually coming to you with a sensible approach which says, we want to help you with your business ideas, but actually we want to build these in the context of both modernization of your IT, but also the business benefits being enabled through doing these projects in a new way.
Sukhi Gill and Jacqui Ferguson, let's hope clients can grab onto that excitement that you're describing for the moment. Thank you both very much indeed.
Thank you.